Good morning, everybody. I think we're going to be turning the mics down because I have it on a gain of +2, and the other day on the Pocket I had a 0, or the Action 5 I had it on 0, and it was blasting. So, but good morning and happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day. And we are on Pocket 3, and we are in high log gamma 10-bit. I don't remember ever running this on this phone, on this camera. We're gonna give it a try though. I might have to do one extra step in editing though. With the iPhone footage, it automatically switches it over. I'm not sure if it does with the Pocket, because I know I've always had to switch, like I used to have to add the high log gamma profile manually, and then also one day with iPhones you no longer had to do that. It just put it in, so it does dim the screen a little bit, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, yesterday was a very short vlog, hopefully a little bit longer today. I don't go in till 2 o'clock. I'm gonna drop the gain quick because I'm hitting some red lines here. Alrighty, that is dropped. Yeah, so you get the basically the duller preview on the screen with this, so that's fine. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I don't go into 2 o'clock this afternoon, so I'm not really honestly arguing too much. It's been a long week already. Last night I threw on Michael Mertz, his little NASCAR videos and stuff. I didn't used to like him. He's very vulgar and he screams a lot, but and honestly, I feel like he's always using a controller instead of using a steering wheel, which I don't get, trying to run a driving game. But it just, as you get older, your tastes change, and I'm okay with it. Anyway, all right, I got a boom to pick up quick, and this is why I decided to grab the Pocket 3 today. Yeah, the microphones are definitely much slower on this device. Now you got to remember the Pocket 3s are what, 2 years old now? So the mic definitely connects a lot slower than it does with the Action 5. And the nice thing with the iPhone is it never disconnects. So currently we have 36 degrees, 2 degrees Celsius, and the feel like is the same. It is damp out. We got rain overnight. We might have gotten a little bit of snow or sleet or something at one point because I heard it hitting the air conditioner when I was laying down. I did not bother getting myself out of bed to even check. At some point we'll see snow. Yeah, it mutes all the colors on the screen. It's the only thing I really don't care for this profile. I'm just hoping it looks really good in editing. I hope it doesn't screw things up. That'll upset me. I don't remember HLG being an option before. Maybe it was, I don't know. I just left it normal color profile 10-bit for the longest time now. Now all these, obviously with the Action 6 coming out and whatnot, seeing all the videos on it, it's not something I feel like it is even a worthwhile investment, even if I could get a hold of one. I'm more interested in maybe trying to figure out a way eventually of maybe picking up the Nano as something I can wear much easier for like shopping videos and certain things. But $329 right now is just not in our wheelhouse. They are available on Amazon. I dropped that to -2 and I'm still hitting some red lines with this mic. I might have to drop it down a little bit more. I know I've had this mic connected before. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting so much peaking. So, I don't know. Well, hopefully it's not horrible. I know I was watching a Tamara Gabriel video with the Action 6 and she completely forgot to look at her audio settings, and holy buckets was it blasting. That is completely fixable in post. You would think a YouTuber that is so much bigger than me would know that you just drop the gain in Final Cut by 4 and you can fix it a lot of times. That's what I did with the Action 5 footage the other day. Now I did change, I think, my max ISO to 3200 back on this because certain shots, especially with it being cloudy, it was just getting too dark. And the Action 5, I think I have it set down really low as well. That's why certain shots I almost turned black because it wasn't letting the ISO adjust high enough to correct for the scene. You try to follow some of these other YouTubers' guidelines and whatnot, and unfortunately It doesn't always work for my style. I mean, in certain situations it looks really good, but then in other ones it really ruins the shot. Oh, lovely clouds. Alright, I might regret that, but I just dropped it down to a -3 just to make sure, and I'm not getting clipping or any red now. I do have anti-clipping on with the mic 3s. That is selected when I connected it, so, and I have noise reduction turned off. I never use that feature on any of the cameras. I just felt like this was a much simpler thing I can put away easier even than the iPhone. So, and I feel like the Pockets haven't gotten very much use since the iPhone 17 came out. Don't get me wrong, I have a 17s with me in case I needed to zoom on something, but I figured it's probably not going to be much this morning. I got a foggy morning and cloudy. Oh, and that air is very chilled and damp. That's for sure. And Miss Sniffy Longears here is... She's moving, she's moping. She's already done her boom boom and her pedals, so now this is just basically a nice little exercise for her. We gonna keep going down? Gonna keep going down? Yeah? Oh, she's like, oh, camera's on me, I gotta act like a puppy. Yeah, I didn't even mention 2 days ago was Gotcha Day. 7 years ago it was Gotcha Day. We drove out to Reedsville and picked up a Basset Hound puppy. And if you're wondering, for those that are new, yes, originally for the first 7 days we renamed her from Jill to Stella, and Priya was the name that we had picked out for if we had gotten a female miniature pinscher, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but Priya stuck. Terry kept calling her Priya anyway, and so we just decided that she's a Priya, and she's done a good job with the name, I think. We just thought with Stella for a Basset Hound it was cute, but it just didn't stick for us. Major oversight. Hand warmers are sitting on top of my cabinet in the bedroom. I'm going to grab them and my keys because I haven't checked the mail this week. My schedule's been so backwards, going back and forth with days. So 2 o'clock until close tonight, and then I'm off tomorrow. But we've got running to do. We've got to go get Mateo's Abaquil. We do need to get, we're going to do Sam's Club because we've been ordering. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? She's where are you going, young lady? Because I don't know. I don't even know if I'm aiming at her. I'm hoping I am because I'm using this camera backwards. The puppy pads on Walmart.com for $50 has jumped to $15. So you'd get 100 for the same price you get them at Sam's Club for 120. When they were $9, it made sense. You'd get 150 for 30, and now it's no longer a good deal. So back to Sam's Club we go for them. And then, because unfortunately we have a kitty cat that is deciding that, I don't feel like going up to the litter box. I'm going to use the downstairs living room rug. So we have a puppy pad down there constantly to keep, so I'm not shampooing the rug from cat pee every day. I'm pretty positive it's Finn. We thought it was Chell, but I don't think it is. We don't know. And of course my promotion for the Blink camera for the Plus subscription for multi-cameras ran out, and I never set a camera up to see who's doing it. So it is what it is. I mean, if it is Finn, I mean, she's like 17, maybe older. We don't even know really how old she is. Now you're running ahead. Yeah, I woke up with major back pains, numb hands, a really, really heavy sinus headache. That has cleared. I did finally end up taking Tylenol this time. I didn't the last time and it went away. It was not budging. Usually once I get my sinuses cleaned out, it was fine, but man, I tell you, this crap is holding on. I had a much easier time while I was sick. I mean, I'm still probably slightly sick. I would say I'm maybe back up to 90%, but I'm still not 100% free of this crap. Of course, with this weather, and as soon as I get to work, whatever they've got going on there, either the air is just super freaking dry in that building because of all the refrigerant stuff, which is probably the case. There's like very low humidity in there. I'm a mess. My whole left side just locks down, and I can't, my nose runs and then bleeds. I've had multiple bloody noses, which is normal this time of year for me, but just can't get a good day at work. It just locks down, and it's miserable. I blow my nose and like nothing wants to come out, but yet my nose is running constantly. It makes no sense. All right, it was a short little walk for Priya, and it's not going to be a super long one for him. I just want to be able to get to the mailboxes, to be honest with you. It's long enough he has time to go out and go potty. He's a little itchy boy here. Boy, I really hope editing this footage is not a problem. That'll really kick me in the nose if this is an issue to edit. We're going to find out here as soon as we get back, because I'll be able to export the sub 7 minute vlog from yesterday. There was more footage when I ran out to mics and stuff, but unfortunately all the deer and the bear cubs were very, very fuzzy, and it was just not worth trying to keep it, so I trashed it all and just made a quickie vlog, which I'm okay with, honestly, at this point. I just I'm trying not to make them super long, but I'm also, so if there's nothing going on, it's going to be a short day. That's all there is to it. Yeah, that was funny watching Tamara Gabriel's videos. She's got like a program going on getting your butt out there and pick up the damn camera and go make videos. And I wanted to comment, well, I've been going for 4,159 days. Can I please stop now? I did ask the question though. Here's my biggest concern. Okay, so, and I think I said this in a vlog a couple days ago. The Pro moniker, yeah, when we were at the park, the Pro moniker on the 5, I think, was to go against Insta360's Ace Pro. See, it's still getting dark. It's still, even still doing it at 3200. Or is DJI going to, in like, say, 4 months, come out with the Action 6 Pro and give you potentially that 1-inch sensor that we've all been waiting for forever on an action camera? I mean, they keep making them bigger, and like I said, the body of that versus what this little head has for a 1-inch sensor, why not? You'd get depth of field then. Maybe that's why in the action camera genre it just wouldn't work out right for it. I don't know, because you don't want things to be out of focus. But if you're facing forward, it's not. It's only like when you're facing something close with this camera does, like me, and the background should be somewhat blurry. Boy, even with my hand warmers, my hands are not warming up very much on this one. This is a little longer walk than we took Priya on. Gotta remember to get the mailbox. I gotta blow my nose again too. I'm texting with Mr. Baker. Oh, yes. It is kind of trying to clear up. There's a slight little haze of blue in there somewhere. You know, it's getting brighter out, that's for sure. It's nice. Yeah, next week's schedule is gonna be completely wonky. I have like mid shifts for like most of the days. It's really weird. So I'm 8 to 4, I think, tomorrow. And then open Saturday, and then I have like a 9 to 4 and a 9 to 5:30. There's some really wonky shifts. He did warn me. It's basically for coverage for the holidays. I'm glad we're actually getting some coverage for the middle of the day for that. So it'll make life a little bit easier. I don't know what I'll be doing. We'll just have to wait and see. I am looks like low man on the totem pole for most of the shifts though too, so I'll probably be on register, which is, it is what it is. It's employment. It's 21 bucks an hour regardless, as long as I'm there. Yeah, we have 2 of our web weeklies, which is a weekly thing that comes out. So it's been a full week plus since I've checked the mailbox. Whoopsie daisy. It was getting a little full. All right, we are back on normal color profile here. So after months and months and months of not having the vacuum in place, I decided to hang that back up in a spot I used to have it. I had to get some of the wall hangers, or the whatever the heck, those little anchors, wall anchors, and I'm now out of them. They didn't really want to go in. I did pre-drill them too to a pretty good sized bit, I got them in finally. I did waste one, but that's hung back up, so that's, I mean, it's been charging anyway. I just been charging the battery off of it. So other than that, vacuumed, changed the PP pad into the caliper box because someone keeps making a mess on it. I don't know if it's cat, dog, what it's doing, but nonetheless, that's cleaned and ready to go. I really don't know what to do with Mr. Projector. I don't want to throw him away. I mean, it works, it's just not in good shape. You're gonna have a lot of boxes of crap up top here. Yes, I do. iPad boxes, shift cam, I don't know what those other ones are. There's a watch box. Should be a couple of them up there. Oh, my good old steering wheel. My DJI hats. I should wear them today since I'm actually using the DJI. They only have 6 and 7 boxes. God, too much stuff. Shift cam, Mini Pro. Yeah, I hold on to all that stuff until they're gone. Actually, I don't know if there's an Apple box underneath the projector. I think I might have removed it when I unplugged it. So, headset. It's been kind of I did lay down for a little bit. And since I don't go into 2, it's 12:30 right now. So the initial part of the video is edited. I'm on the fence of whether or not I should just keep going or just call it a day, because I'm going to go to work and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to crash. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning. Have a good night and stay safe. My headlight just shut off. What you doing there, buddy? There's a couple of them up there. Alright, well, I accidentally wore the DJI Mic 3s to work tonight and lost a magnet. At least I still have a microphone, but it's like 20 bucks to replace a damn magnet.